What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a few new products that I picked up from Ulta. And the one that I think you guys would be most interested in is definitely the NYX Radiant Foundation. So that's the one that I'm going to be going over today. That is probably like the most important. So if you want to check that out, then make sure that you keep on watching. We have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And then we have the NYX Born to Glow Foundation. And I am the shade Cappuccino. Oh, I also have some brow gel that I'm going to be trying out too. And this is the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. So you can use these on your lashes or your brows. But I'm going to use them on my brows. I have a new color in the Juvia's Place concealer, so I'll be using that as well. And I got a new Morphe, a little Morphe sponge. I always wanted to try this sponge, so I'm going to try it out today with you guys. So first I'm going to start out by using this e.l.f. primer and applying that on my face. I already moisturized using Nivea face and body stuff. I think it's a cream or something. So this is giving me white. So I'm gonna squeeze out this foundation on the back of my hand. Grab me a mirror to look into and apply it. So this foundation is supposed to be radiant, and that's what I do know so far. Everything else I'll have to look into probably. But for the most part, we know it's supposed to be radiant. I do want to see what it's going to sit like on top of this primer. So this is supposed to give me a really radiant, natural glow. It builds up to medium coverage, so I do have a dark spot here that I'm going to be trying to cover up. It looks like a little goes a long way, so I don't need a lot. I'm not for sure yet, but I'm going to figure it out. This shade is pretty warm, but I think it's cool. I can balance it out with my concealer. Just use a concealer that's more like neutral to balance it. So this is what it looks like. It actually does look pretty good though. So next I'm going to take my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 9 and apply that underneath my eyes and in all those other areas. So this concealer a little definitely goes a long way, so I want to make sure I'm not overdoing my part. So I'm going to blend the edges down with the same brush that I used to apply my foundation. This concealer is kind of like burning a little bit. It has that burning sensation to it. I'm kind of used to that because a lot of my concealers does that. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, but I'm used to it. I wonder what's to that though, because I probably shouldn't be used to that. I'm going to use this brush to blend out the rest of the concealer. I also applied the other one for brightness, So that's what that was. Then I'm gonna kind of like mix them both in together. So I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place shade stick and go ahead and contour. And this is a trick that I learned from, I think her name is Mina. She just goes a little bit like that and then she blends the rest down so that it's not harsh. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this and pull it down. I want to be very careful. Gonna take my Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Banana. So we going for the real bake today. And I'm doing this because the foundation is more on the radiant side, so I want to set. And I'm also just looking for something different. Tired of doing the same thing over and over. Next, I'm going to take my ColourPop and medium deep. I had to bring the cream back. Yeah, maybe I'm just going to start using a brush like this to do my nose. Different strokes for different folks. Then create the little button, because my nose is kind of long, so the button be working for me. The button nose. I'm actually going to go in my Makeup Forever Flash palette and use one of the, either this, or that. I'm not sure. I'm going to mix the pink with this shade. So this is the shade I'm going to use. Then I'm going to use this little brush to I kind of want to add some orange, so maybe make it like corally a little bit. I see the pigment more when I apply it with my finger. Too rosy, I don't know if that's really what I'm going for. I still see my dark spot. Yeah, y'all can definitely see that blush. So I'm gonna go in with my NARS little duo. This like bronzer and bronze around my face. I'm gonna take my Benefit Gimme Brow and use that on my eyebrows because I need them waxed. So this is just gonna help to make them look a little cleaned up. Go in with my Wet n Wild highlighter and crown my canopy. I'm going to take my lip pencil by MAC and Night Mouth and line my lips. And my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Tokyo. Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on my eyelashes. Then I gotta use this stuff. I gotta see what this works like. I have to. I already tried this and it don't make the brows hard. Like, I would like my brows to stay in place. It's just like putting water in your eyebrows. Oh, matter of fact, I want to go in with some lip gloss. This is my Morphe lip gloss in the shade Firebird. And I'll just put that on top. Okay, so first things first, the primer, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I do feel like it kind of like does something with blurring the pores. It does feel silk upon applying it on the skin, so that's cool. The texture looks like a cream, but it feels very silky on the hand or the fingers. I really do like this Morphe sponge a lot. It's just really big, so it gets a lot bigger than you would expect, but it does feel good. This foundation is cool. I don't feel like there's nothing really spectacular about it because we got so many different foundations out here to choose from. I think really because it's not like my head-on shade, it was a little bit too warm for me. I don't know. Maybe I still got to give it more of a chance, but it didn't cover up my dark spot. But like I said, I'm going to give it a fair chance. I don't usually give like a final conclusion on stuff that I don't too much like the first time, like during the first impression. So I will keep you guys updated on this. And maybe I'll start to like it. Who knows? But I don't hate it though. So don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. This brow mascara, I don't know if that I really care for it because I'm used to brow gels being like really making the brows tacky and stiff, but this just looks like applying. Even mascara kind of make your eyelashes stiff. So this don't give me like, this just gives me like you applying product in your brows and that's it. Like it didn't really do nothing. So I don't know. I don't really care for that. But I am gonna still use. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna figure something out. Something I'm gonna figure out to do with that. Yeah, so with the foundation, there was a light to medium coverage and it's buildable. But I feel like the first time I tried it out, it did more than it did this time. So maybe you just gotta apply more product. And I didn't apply a lot of product, so maybe that's the case. But like I said, I'm gonna continue to try it. It does give off a dewier feel. That's why I went in with the powders and stuff. It actually don't look bad though. I think it is holding up well with the powder sitting on top of it. So that is good. So maybe I do like it because that is like a good factor of a more radiant foundation. You want to make sure that with the powder is going to still give you a more skin-like finish, just a little powder on top. So I feel like it is doing that. I still look kind of glowy, so yeah, it's cool. It's only $10 too, so go ahead and try it if you were looking to get a more dewy look, because it is the winter months and we need dewy foundation. So go ahead and check it out. And I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.